What's up, Bully World? What's up, mga kamamaw? Mapapalaban tayo, mga kamamaw, ngayon. No, nosebleed din si kamamaw Jerwin ngayon. Kasi papasyalan natin si George Smith, which is breeder siya ng American XL Bullies. See you later, mga kamamaw. Mga kamamaw, nandito na tayo. Pupuntahan na natin si George Smith. Hello, mga kamamaw, this is George Smith.
Hi.
So, and this is his dog, what's his name?
Frazier. This is Frazier.
Frazier.
Over here. Look over here.
Frazier.
XL Bullies.
Come here. This way. There you
XL
go.
American Bully.
Oh, American
The
Bully.
color is looks like a brindle, right?
Yeah, red brindle.
Red brindle, mga kamamaw.
Yeah, stand down for the best now. Take my time, you better pay up in the next style. Throw a rollie with a hashed out, cursed out. I see when the time's out, get my burst out. Fucking time's out. Oh yeah, now you over me. Got no kids, got me daddy of the day. I be rich and no money. That's
Actually, I prepare some question here for you.
Yes.
Yeah. Number one question, George is like, where and when did you get your first bully and which bloodline?
I got my first American Bully, my first purebred papered American Bully in Whitehorse, Yukon, August 2017. His name was El Toro. I got him from a breeder in Toronto. His bloodline, his dad is Drizzy Drake, UKC's Drizzy Drake, or ABKC's Drizzy Drake, and his mother is Triple D's Hottie. The breeder I got him from, I could never get a hold of no more. About 3 months after buying him, there was some very not so smooth business. Later I heard that that breeder wasn't the best, most genuine breeder in the world. And so after El Toro, I got Frazier, my girl Frazier there. Second bully I got, she's from Mega Built Bullies Tonka. And Lulu, Justin Keller's Lulu. Justin doesn't have a kennel name, but he's been breeding for years. He's got some amazing dogs, some real old school blood. And so Frazier is part Red Lion, and Lulu comes from, I cannot remember the name of the kennel now off the top of my head. But so those were the first two bullies I got, and I bred those two to produce Millie. And then Millie, now she'll be 3 in April, just turned 3 in April. And Millie is the mother of Savage. So these are 3 generations of bullies that 2 I produced, 1 I bought since maybe 5 years this August.
Oh, yeah, sure. And then this is my second question. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. And this is my second question. How do you actually end up getting into bully breeds?
Oh, I've loved dogs since as long as I can remember. I grew up with the ugliest mutts you could think of,
Yeah.
and all my friends had nice dogs, and they used to bug me about my dogs. So I told myself as a child, man, someday I'm gonna have the nicest purebred paper dogs you get.
Yeah, usually like you, like you're a tall guy.
Yeah.
And then you go outside with the Shih Tzu, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like awkward, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I've always wanted a nice dog, and I loved the pit bull, the American pit bull terrier growing up. I had some friends and knew some breeders of pit bulls. Loved the breed, but the pit bull is a very game dog terrier, so I didn't necessarily want to breed pit bulls because I thought I'm going to have to filter who buys them. And about 10 years, or actually, oh my goodness, about 12 years ago,
Yeah.
before my son was born, his mother was pregnant with him. I was just online looking to buy a pit bull, a nice pit bull for myself.
Yeah.
And I came across Red Lion's Warrior online looking for pit bulls. And I just fell in love with his big head, his big muscles, his short stature. Found out he's actually an American bully.
Oh.
And at the time I showed my son's mother this dog. Look at this dog, look at this dog. I love it. I want to get a dog like this someday and breed it. And she actually said, oh, I don't like it. It looks like a bull.
Yeah.
And I was like, exactly, it looks like a bull. It's American bully. So that's how I came across the breed. And it was actually Red Lion's Warrior. Tran owns that bloodline, Red Lion, or created that bloodline. And since then, I've actually had some conversation with Tran. Fraser comes from Red Lion. And so that was a pretty wow moment to be able to talk to someone I looked up to so much and to be able to own a dog that's from his bloodline.
Actually, that's why make an YouTube channel for American bullies. I've experienced here a lot like discrimination or something. I just want to make sure every people knows that one of the best breed of dog is American bully, and which is they're very friendly.
Yes, no, for sure. They a lot of people think they're pit bulls.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. It's a new breed. It's only been recognized by the ABKC, which was established for the breed in 2003, and the UKC recognized the breed in 2014. And the UKC is the biggest dog registry in the world. They've been around since the late 1800s, recognizing dog breeds. So once they recognize a breed, generally the rest of the world recognizes the breed. And the American Bully is a great breed. They're awesome, they're friendly. I get a lot of clients who say, hey, I want a guard dog, I want a dog that's good. And I tell them, honestly, my dogs would probably let someone come in the yard, take my TV, take my swing set, take everything, and lick you to death. The flip side, though, is nobody's probably going to come into my yard when they see a dog like that because they look so scary, they look imposing, but they're extremely friendly, extremely gentle, good with other dogs, good with kids. I always tell clients that they're like big, scary looking pugs. Like really, they're so calm, chill, relaxed. Like, you guys are strangers, never met you guys in my life. My dogs are here. They don't care that you guys are here hanging out, they just want to hang out.
And then my third question is, how does this breed of dog change your life?
Owning it has definitely changed my life. They're like babies. Hey, quick! They're like babies. It's my life really revolves around these dogs. As you can see, I have kids. Quit. You can see I have kids. My kids can watch themselves. They can feed themselves, clean themselves. The dogs can't do anything themselves. I have to feed them. I have to bath them. I have to let them in. I have to let them out. I have to make sure they're okay, make sure they're warm, everything like that. So breeding has definitely changed my life. But like I said, since I was a kid, I've loved dogs. I knew dogs. I know dogs through and through. I just have a great relationship with any dog, any kind of dog. So I don't know if the breed itself has changed my life, but breeding has definitely changed my life for sure. I say anybody who wants a dog, No matter the experience, you could get an American Bully and you'll be okay. There's some other dogs that you think, oh, they're smaller, so they'll be better, but they could have some behavioral issues. These dogs just want to chill. They just want to hang out. They're all gonna lay down here right now, you know. So these are a great breed. This breed, especially I've sold to some people who've never had a dog, and I like to use their experience. There's a client who owns Savage's brother out in Calgary, and she's an older lady, middle-aged lady, and she's never had a dog. Never. And her husband wanted a dog, so she wanted a little dog. But the husband said, no, I want a big dog, I want a big strong dog. So they got a hold of me, and they got him a dog. And the husband now went to work out of country for a little bit.
Yeah.
So she was there with this big 130-pound dog, and she's never had a dog. And she's like, he's so good, he's so behaved, he's my big baby. I just feed him, he cuddles with me at night. Like, he's just so good. And I see the neighbors have like a little dog, and they take him for a walk, and he's barking at everything, and he's trying to fight everyone. And my big boy Brutus is just sitting there calmly chilling. So they definitely will change your life for sure. I was just aware of what I was getting into with the breed. I was familiar with the breed before I actually had one, but they are definitely life-changing dogs for sure.
Did you see that one? It's like what do you call this one, mga kamamaw? Super inspiring when you hear this guy talking.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot from today. Good job.
Good.
And I'll have my last question. My friend is like, what can you advise on the newbies and then to be enthusiast of American Bullies? Like
So if you would like me to talk to new breeders or new owners who just want to have
something
a pet?
like that. How do you give them advice?
Okay, so I'll talk about pet owners, then I'll talk about breeders.
Yeah, sure.
So as a pet owner, just love your dog, and it applies to breeders too, because they're still our pets. When we breed them, we still own them, and so this stuff does apply to breeders, but breeders a little bit above and beyond, and I'll talk about that. But as a pet owner, no matter how big and strong the dog is, you need to be the leader. You need to be the alpha, and the dogs thrive in that. They thrive in that. They need a leader, and if you're not going to lead, they're going to lead. That's just the way any breed, but especially this breed, because they're so big and they're strong naturally. They don't want to be the leader. They would rather be a follower in the pack, but they will be a leader if they feel that you're not being a pack leader. So you see my dogs, the way they relax and they're chilling. If I wasn't the pack leader, they would feel like they have to protect the pack, so they might be in your grill, checking you guys out in your face. So with being the pack leader, though, comes the dog will do what you let it do and what you don't let it do. So if you don't want your dog to jump on people, don't let it jump on people. Correct the behavior. That's the big thing, is correct them. They are great dogs. They are gentle. They are soft, but they still are dogs. They're big, strong animals. They're not teddy bears. I know they're cuddly and I know they're cute and they're friendly, but you do have to give them rules and boundaries to follow and enforce those rules. So if they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing, correct them. If there's a problem, I tell this to all dog owners, if there's a problem, address the problem, don't avoid it. So let's say my dogs didn't like cats. This is just an example. So if my dogs didn't like cats, I would take my dogs for a walk, tire them out, and one at a time, introduce them to a cat. They show them, hey, no problem. And if they were too bad, they don't gotta even touch the cat. They just gotta see the cat and say, hey, no, cat's not gonna bother me, chill. I want you to sit when you see a cat, relax. Dog sits for 30 seconds. Okay, good, pet it, put the cat away, done for the day. Next day, do it again, maybe 45 seconds, maybe a minute, and slowly introduce them. Avoiding cats now. Oh, my dog doesn't like cats, avoid it. One day, dog gets out, cat's there, dog's gonna go after the cat. Okay. So if there's an issue, they pull on the leash, take them for a walk. Teach them how to be good on the leash. If they jump up, get someone to stand in front of a stranger, sit, don't let them jump, reward the behavior. Okay. Try not to pet your dogs if they're being bad. If Millie's coming in your grill, like all in your face like this, and you're petting her, like it's okay. Well, then you're rewarding the behavior you don't want. Savage just lays down like that. Good boy, Savage. Now he gets pet. Now he gets rewarded, right? This dog sees pet as a praise. It's a reward. So you want to praise and reward desirable behavior, and you want to ignore behavior that you don't want them to do. Now breeding, if you want to be a breeder, this is a really new breed. It's a prototype breed. There's a lot of different styles of American Bullies. Even amongst my dogs, you can see they have some differences. They're all related, they look alike. But I can show you another American bully that looks completely different than Savage. There's bullies this big that are technically the same breed as him, right? So find what you like and breed for what you like. Don't follow what everyone else is doing. When you're going to do a breeding, know what you want and what you're trying to get out of the breeding. Don't just, hey, I'm breeding that dog because everyone likes that dog. I'm breeding that dog because I see that dog all over the internet. I'm breeding that dog for this. I just want to produce amazing American bullies, nice dogs. They're all going to be nice. Of course, they're American bullies. All of them are nice, no matter what dogs you breed. So have a little bit of a vision. Why are you doing this breeding? Just ask yourself, why am I breeding this dog to this dog? Now, breeding these dogs, ideally, what would I like? Until you get further along and you're doing inbreeding and line breeding, you're going to have inconsistencies in your litter. So what's the ideal puppy going to be out of your breeding? You know, if you breed a tall male and a short female and you want the in-between, okay, so how big is the ideal one? Because some are going to be shorter, some are going to be taller. You know, so how big is the ideal one? How much bone, how much dome, head does it have? How much, you know, muscle mass? How much girth do you want? You know, because one of the puppies, if you get what you want, you get 1 or 2 pups that are ideally exactly what you were trying to get. And then from there, you start eliminating traits you don't want and doubling up on traits you do want through line breeding and inbreeding. I have a lot of breeders talk to me about, hey, what do you think of this stud? What do you think of that stud? I said, well, what do you want? What are you trying to produce? I just want to produce healthy, beautiful dogs. Well, that they're all going to be like healthy as long as the parents are healthy. They should be healthy. They're going to be beautiful no matter what. You know, you could breed any bully to any bully. They're going to produce beautiful dogs. So I say to most breeders, like, what do you want out of the breed? What are you really trying to produce? Are you trying to add head? Are you trying to add muscle mass? Are you trying to add functionality, athleticism, less mass, less overall girth? Frasier carries a lot of mass, so sometimes, depending what I want, I take a more lean, athletic bully to her. That's what I do with Millie. I wanted a more athletic bully, more functional. Millie is super athletic, super athletic. She does produce mass though, as you see Savage. I took a girthy, massy dog to get this kind of dog from her.
That's her second litter coming?
Yeah, in her belly right now is her second litter. And those puppies, the females should be bigger versions of Millie, and the males should be twice as big as Millie. Warlock is extremely athletic, very dense muscle, big head. He's tall, he's got some more height. Millie doesn't necessarily produce height just off her first litter. So those dogs should not be as girthy as Savage, but thicker than Millie, more dense muscle, more rippling muscle, and extremely athletic. And because they have less overall mass, the head should appear bigger on the body. It should be big head. Warlock seems to throw that a lot. The nice thing about Warlock is he has litters all over the world, so I've seen his productions, and I think him and Millie are really going to click, especially for the people who want pet home bullies. A lot of people don't like the crazy extreme features. They don't like the real thick, you know, bulldogs, but they like Millie. Millie looks like a model, like a supermodel bully, and a lot of pet homeowners like that. So that litter should really hit home for pet homeowners. I personally want a tri-carrier, female tri-carrier or tri-out of it with a bigger head than Millie, and just like Millie, but more overall size. A bigger skeleton, a little bit bigger head, bigger, you know, width, more bigger spread, with the same athleticism and functionality. So that's what I'd say for breeders. Just try to have a vision of what you want, and when you do your breedings, at least have an idea of what you're trying to get out of it. And you might not get what you're trying to get. I've done 2 breedings that I didn't get at all what I was trying to get, so I didn't keep a puppy. You know, don't just keep a dog because it's nice, it's cute, because then you're gonna have 20 dogs and you're not gonna know what you're doing with them, where you're going with them, or anything, right? So try to stick to your vision. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with way too many dogs and too much work and scattered yard with 20 dogs that all don't look alike. There's no relation. There's no doubled up on the traits. So yeah, that's probably some advice I'd give to new breeders.
So actually, we've learned a lot from today, mga kamamaw. So George, would you any shout out or just
You wanna shout
tell
out?
them like your kennel's name, and then at the same time when your Lily gets birth, you wanna advertise something like that?
Yeah,
for
sure. Yeah,
contacting you.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Thank you all for listening. My name is George Smith. This is TMB Savage, TNB Millie, and TNB Fraser over there. 3 generations of dog. Fraser's the grandmother, Millie's the daughter, Savage is Millie's son. Excuse me, so 3 generations. Millie's currently pregnant with Mega Bill Bully Warlock puppies. Those puppies should drop May 25th, 2022. So if you're interested, you can hit me up. If you Google True North Bullies, spelt exactly the way it sounds, True North Bullies, you should be able to find us on Instagram, on Facebook, and the website is getting a little bit of a revamp. You can also email us at truenorthbullies@gmail.com. Thank you all for listening. Really love what I do. A big shout out to Mega Bill Bullies. They're good friends of mine, Eric and Natasha Gray. They're mentors. I asked them a lot of questions. I've learned countless information from them. A lot of my dogs you see here have their blood in them, and they've been just priceless to me for being friends and being mentors in the breed. So shout out to Mega Bill Bullies for sure. Shout out to Tran, creator of Red Lion Bloodline. His dogs is what got me into the breed, as I said before. So shout out to Tran, Red Lion Bloodline, and Mega Bill Bullies.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Man. Actually, before we end up this video, can you say the magic word? What's up, mga kamamaw?
What's up? Okay, cut it for a second. You can keep going, guys.
What's
What's up,
up,
mga kamamaw?
mga-
What's up, mga kamamaw?
Yeah.
Thank you to this guy. Appreciate having
Thank you,
you, man.
man.
We'll definitely get together
Yeah,
again.
maybe we'll be visit here when you're done.
Yeah, definitely come pick up the litter and come over again anytime, bro. I'm a really social guy. I love this breed. Anyone who loves this breed, I love. There's a lot of conflict in this breed, Savage, a lot of conflict and unhealthy competition. I'm not a competitive person. I'm a little bit competitive, but I'm healthy competitive.
Yeah.
We all love this breed. We all love these dogs. I love seeing your dogs. I like showing you my dogs. So definitely hit me up. I'm in competition with No Man. These dogs are family. So yeah, definitely get together, and thank you for putting me on your
Yeah.
video, bro. I
Sure,
appreciate
yeah.
it.
Really appreciate it a lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
you.
Kamamaw, di ba? Na nosebleed tayo ngayon, pero I would like to thank George Smith for giving this opportunity to interview him and show them all their American XL bullies. I will say that he's one of the best and friendly American bully breeder that I've seen so far. Hope you like this video, mga kamamaw, and then maybe I will shout out Nico Ellison and JB Ellison, one of our solid kamamaw subscriber. Hope you like this video, mga kamamaw. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates of my video. See you on my next vlog.
Yeah, stand down for the best now. Take my time, you better pay up in the next style. Throw a rollie with a iced out, test out. I see when the time's out, get my burst out. Fucking time's out. Oh yeah, now you've